Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. This is Flight Life Budgets. I am a flight attendant for a U.S. carrier. I'm also a single mom. This is my journey to become debt-free and also to get a hold of my finances and get them back on track. COVID really did a number on my finances and I got in debt in a way that I never wanted to be in again. So we're going to go ahead and cash stuff my first paycheck of the year. I get paid twice a month, once on typically the 1st and once on the 15th or 16th because New Year's fell on the 1st and it's a holiday. We got paid on the 2nd. So I'm going to be stuffing $1,315. And this is that is my paycheck. Out of my paycheck, I have $444.50 that goes into a separate account for my children. My ex-husband does not pay me through his paychecks. He just pays me directly, and he sells that to me twice a month. Sometimes 3 times a month. It's every other Friday. So sometimes you will see one large cash stuffing, and sometimes you'll see 2 cash stuffings, and sometimes you will see 4. When I cash stuff my child support into my bills and things, that is a repayment to me. I know I was talking to someone at work and they were like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that with your child support. Child support is to pay back the parent that has the children full time for money that they're already spending. And trust me when I tell you that $444 is not nearly enough for clothing, food, housing, and everything else that goes into raising children. So yeah, I do what I need to do. So this is going to be $1,315, and we're going to go ahead. I already separated it, but we'll go ahead and count it. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 500. And this is prop money. My money stays in the bank until I can get ahead of my debt and everything like that. And then I will do actual cash for sinking funds and stuff like that. Until then, it's just going to be prop money. So it was 500, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,200. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $1,315. All right, so the first thing that we are going to stuff is going to be my monthly bills. All right, so out of this paycheck, certain things don't get stuffed. Also, I don't pay rent, and groceries comes out of my child support account, so that's all separate. Instead of paying rent, I do drive my parents around at night, as my father is legally blind and my mother has night blindness. So when I am home, I help them in other ways, and that covers my rent from them. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is store credit cards. And on this paycheck, I don't have any. Regular credit cards, we have $50 going, I'm sorry, $47, 45, 46, 47, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to make some change here. All right, so it's $47. That one doesn't get stuffed. All right, one thing I do have that I will never get rid of is my annual pass to Walt Disney World. It brings me joy and happiness. And that is going to get $113. It has no blockout dates. I can go whenever I want. And my sister does live in Florida, so I go a couple of times a month. I take my nephews, and we have a really great time. All right, then we have 55 going into Klarna. I made some purchases over Christmas where I split it up into 4 payments. I have one more payment on these. It's actually 2. I have one more payment on the Klarna, and then that will be it. I also, a couple of Christmases ago, did a firm for some Apple products for my family, and that is, let me do real quick math. I'll fast forward this part. All right, 134. These are winding down as well. I only have a couple more payments to make. And then by March, actually, I will have no more Klarna or Etsy payments, which will be good. And then I won't be doing that again at all. It's a great product for helping. Like, I did need it when I used it, and I made sure that it was a part of my budget. I just don't ever want to be in that position. All right, now subscriptions, things I put in my subscriptions. I only have a Netflix subscription. I don't pay for anything else, any other streaming services, just Netflix. But I do have Apple Care and iCloud storage. And I don't have my calculator. Actually, wait, yes I do. I got one from Budget with Ira. It's a cute little calculator. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm sure it's just because of my nails. So we have I will fast forward this part if I can figure out how. Otherwise you can fast forward. $51. All right, perfect. And see, it was my nails. All right, so $51 is going into subscriptions. All right, now, so the way I have it in my budget here is split up by what it is, you know, if it's child support, the child support repayment, or if it is something else. So that's why I'm scrolling through to 2 different pages. All right, so then we have my cell phone. It's going to get $150. All right, and that is it for that binder. The next binder that we have is going to be my personal binder. Because I am a flight attendant, I try to meal prep, but I also allocate money for eating out. And it is more than probably most people allocate because, well, it's unfortunate, but airport food is expensive, and sometimes that's all I have time for. So the first thing we're going to do here in my personal binder is fuel, and that is getting a total of $60. 20, 40, 60, and that is for the 2 weeks. So this is going to last me until the 16th. Next thing I'm going to do is van tips. I do tip my van drivers. My bags are heavy, so I am very well aware of that, and that is going to be 20. And even though this is prop money, I am going to go ahead and change out some I'm going to go ahead and change out a 10 for some ones. That's why I like using prop money, because I can on the fly switch out when I need to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you would think that this being my own prop money, I would know how to bank front it. And actually I'm going to do another 10 because it's getting 20 for the 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somebody asked me once why I stuff this in prop money when I am going to go to the bank and get cash. And it's just so that I have a visual representation to know where my money is going. I have ADHD, and so some people have time blindness. I have that as well, but I also have money blindness. If I don't see it, I don't have it, or I think I have too much of it. So that's why I do in the denomination that I need. And even though this is going to become real money and it's going to go into my little wallet that I carry with me, I make sure that I always have exactly what I need so that I can see it. So it's going to get 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and that's going to go into band tips. All right, then we have layover spending. So if my crew wants to go out, or I want to go out because I'm in some place I've never been before. And for the 2 weeks, that is going to get, how did I do this? Oh, well. That is going to get 200. So actually we'll do that someplace else. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. All right. That's why, okay. So this one is labeled groceries, but it is actually my eating out. And we'll just put it up front. When I ordered these, I didn't realize that they were going to put the vinyl on. Sometimes I order things from people and the vinyl is separate so that you can put it on depending on how you want your envelopes to face. So that's what I was used to, but these are beautiful and I love them. I also like that she dotted her eyes with hearts. 150 and 100, so 250 is what's going into eating out. And again, it is because it is very expensive to eat at hotels and Uber Eats and things like that. So 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. All right. And then last but not least is my mani-pedi. I like to make sure that my nails are always looking good, and it is going to get 80. $20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right, and then in miscellaneous, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 151. And that is because I have to finish paying off a bill from December. And then that leaves me with $4 in my buffer. So I'm just going to put it in emergency. And I do have zero-based budget, so the fact that it's zeroed out this way is perfect for me. All right, well, that is it for this cash stuffing. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Hope you have a great start to your month, and I will see you then.